Reparation Committee demands $15 billion in slavery reparations for Black Bostonians. No more studies, no more apologies. It's time to cut the damn check. This is a bold move to address generations of systematic oppression. We'll be right back on the Keep It B podcast.
Right back, y'all.
Hope you're in there, net spin, Venmo stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Check reparations, 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 check. Well, if you're talking compensation, it's about that time. You get
all yiggity, and we're back. And so we're talking about those good old reparations. And I got to give it up. I got to give it up to Boston because they ain't playing no games with y'all. Y'all around here with the pussyfooting and all of that. And my Boston mans is finna tell you what the drill is because he ain't got no games. Hold on, let me click. Let me cue it up.
For the one dude who said, it's not about the money. It's not about no money now. Disregard him.
Yeah. He don't count. He do not. Hold on real quick. Because I added the whoop, 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 wham, wham, and it didn't go. So boom, boom, boom. Now I just fixed that. Boom. All right, here we go, people. Check the hold on. Check this out, y'all. You got your boy. We got your boy at the Black Reparations Committee. Hold on real quick. Here we go. That's the man right there. That's the man. He said it like it was supposed to be said. But check the smirk little tone on the person who is hey, usually when they talk about black stuff, don't they get the black people to talk about it? But notice when they talk about the reparations, they get the smuggest tone white person that they ever could.
Extra Botox, tight face.
Yeah. Hold on, let's check him out.
The topic of reparations continues to be debated within the African American.
Continues now. I don't know why. I don't know why it continues, but it does.
The topic of reparations continues to be debated within the African American community as well as City Hall. Well, today in Roxbury, the topic often got heated.
Nobody else discussing it though.
I'm
only in the black community and City Hall.
I can stand this country.
So they did that on purpose. I just want y'all to see something. I was born and raised. I hate this country. Was that relevant to the story? No. Why y'all just wanted to paint a bad light on Black Bostonians? But let's continue.
I can stand this country to what they did to my people.
Wanda Hervey isn't a
well. She says she can't stand the country for what she done to this to her people. Now, but you know the people that's watching this, the other color people, they all they heard is they can't. Well, why don't you go back to Africa then?
That's it.
That's what it was.
Alone in her frustration, one by one, members of Boston's African American community stepped up to the mic to tell a commission on reparations what the term means to them.
Reparations is cash, it's land, it's education, it's these other functions that are included. It's not just money.
It's not just money.
No, child.
It's not just money. It's always, I swear, it's always a negrato somewhere. And you see how many people was in line? But they had to get them two people's little speakages. They had to get them two. Him, first of all, they show old girl with the African garb on. Oh, it was a whole bunch of other people in line, fam. So y'all get y'all get mush mouth, mealy mouth, mush mouth with the Kango and do-rag. I ain't never seen. I ain't never seen nobody in the Kango and the do-rag. You seen somebody in the Kango and the do-rag?
Only studs.
I ain't even finna put studs out there like that. I'm
doing it because they're the only ones that be pretending that they know what a dude is.
Right, because that is the fakest.
Come on, you see the stud, they got their pants sagged the lowest down to their knees, fam. Like, fam, that's what you think we look like, fam.
and off topic though, but why studs is always the worst depiction of men? Why is that?
Come on, man.
Is that what the females like? I'm just saying.
In this country, to what they did to my people.
Wanda Hervey isn't alone.
To my people.
Wanda,
I can't stand. I'm born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts. I can't stand.
Was she slow? They put the slow person up.
Raised in Boston, Massachusetts. I can't stand this country to what they did to my people.
Wanda Hervey isn't alone in her frustration.
Wanda Hervey? I kind of want to look her up. Wait a minute.
I'm dumbfounded.
Hold on, man. Who is Wanda Hervey? Who is? Dang, the obituary come up. That's not good. Dang.
So everybody came out in the African garb. Is that what I'm seeing here? Throughout the
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I don't.
Members of Boston's African American community stepped up to the mic to tell a commission on reparations.
Yeah, you see the person behind him with the red, black, and green.
Reparations is cash, it's land, it's education, it's these other functions that are included. It's not just money.
Longtime Boston City Councilman Charles Yancey gave the room a history lesson on reparations promised to slaves after the Civil War.
Enslaved people of this country were promised their share of the wealth once the Civil War was over, and that has yet to happen. Let's set the tone for the United States of America right here in the city of Boston.
There is discussion among this commission and white churches in Boston to invest $50 million into the black community.
We acknowledge the truth of violence perpetuated in stolen lives, stolen land, stolen labor, and make a commitment to work with you to uncover the truth and work for repair.
The number $15 billion awarded to Boston's African American community has been part of the discussion, but that is far from done. The head of this commission describes how they came up with that number.
$15 billion, which is not enough. Every life is incalculable. We think about tens of thousands of slaves who died in the midst of slavery in Boston. How do you put a number on that? They died in slavery while their white counterparts flourished.
We have put together a special task force within City Hall to study this topic and come up with recommendations on what continues to be a very controversial topic.
Why is it controversial, though?
Why?
It's controversial because it hurt your feelings. It's controversial because you don't want to give them Negroes nothing because they ain't working for y'all for free no more. And we think they should be slaves anyway. We should be. Why can't I do what my grandma and my granddaddies and them did? I want to call y'all Negroes and all that too. Was the gay marriage controversial?
Huh?
Was it controversial to send $15 billion to Afghan warriors? And
did you need to study it?
Oh, that's where they got that number from. Since y'all like 15 billion so much, well, we need 15 billion too. You just gave it to 3 different groups.
Did you need to study it?
There was no study. The money was handed out. Well, we gonna create a study now. Hold on.
Within City Hall to study this topic and come up with recommendations on what continues to be.
Why you gotta recommend something that you know what it is?
You just said that. We know.
It says if 15 billion were granted a split up between some 150,000 people living in Boston, this would mean each person would receive close to $100,000. However, it's not clear how the proposed reparations figure would be split. Well, you just said how it would be split.
Please. Untaxed, please.
But you see the oxymoron in this whole sentence? They just told you how much it would be, but now we don't know how it be split now.
Right.
According to the commission, enslaved Africans in Boston began in 1638 and starting a legacy of social and political, economic, cultural injustice. At one point during slavery in history, 1 in 10 Boston residents were enslaved who were linked to the transatlantic slavery. Now, their descendants and members of the Black community in Boston are claiming reparations for the legacy of prejudice and disadvantage that they have endured. They say that they are seeking to effectively address the harms inflicted through the enslavement of Black people in Boston and generous amounts of systematic oppression. Peterson told WCP, we think about tens of thousands of slaves died in the midst of slavery in Boston. How do you calculate that number? They said they was dead while the white counterparts flourished. And I'd say he was damn right. Period. He said that has yet, he said they promised the money, is yet to happen. The one guy said, but Boston Mayor Michelle Wu established a task force in January to research the documents in the city's role in the hysterical ties to transatlantic slave trade. But y'all know,
Mrs. Wu, I have a question for Mrs. Wu. Was there a study for the Asian crime bill? Was there a study for that?
Nope. Boston resident Nick Johnson says reparations is cash. Oh, look, they had to put him in there. It's not just money.
Oh.
They also working with right churches on reparations payments, and the statement which acknowledges their history in the role of the transatlantic slave trade and apologize for it. I didn't hear an apology.
I did not hear an apology. I heard, in fact, it's controversial and you guys don't know nothing about it.
Yeah,
I didn't hear. You knew everything about it.
I didn't hear no apology. That this article, this article is exactly what it's designed to do. Is put they only wanted to talk about this guy, Boston resident Nick Johnson, that says reparations is cash, land, and education, and it's other functions that are included. It's just not just money. You know what? I'm not gonna be so hard on the brother on that one.
Man,
so he's saying
he's a classic coon name.
But he's saying I'm gonna say that he's saying that since y'all only talking about $15 billion, which only equates to $100,000, that y'all got to give up something else with that too. We need some $100,000, some land, and our young people need some free education. I hope he's saying it that way.
That ain't what he was saying.
That's not what he was saying, but that's
bring him on over here to get some of this extra brainwashing, because you can only use it at these certain colleges, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Just like now they changed the Evanston grant. Now all of a sudden you can get cash payments. I need somebody to let me know if that's true. Last time we checked, it was $25,000 house voucher. Now they saying it's $25,000 cash payment or the house voucher. Who in their right mind would take the house voucher?
Right. Yeah.
Unless it's non-taxable, unless you're not taxing it. See, that's the catch too. You be coming up with these numbers, so you get each Bostonian get $100,000, and then they tax it. You're gonna take 39% of that, so now you end up coming with like 61% or so, 61,000 or something.
No,
70,000 maybe tops,
and that ain't nothing. That's not a darn thing, because 40,000 is the 50,000 is just a barely a down payment on a regular crib.
Barely.
Yeah, you ain't getting a nice one.
No.
Look, you ain't getting a
starter pack.
Yeah, you ain't getting a nice one. It definitely was built in the 50s.
You know what I'm saying? Or you getting a brand new one, single level, 1,200 square feet.
Yeah, with the paper thin walls.
The paper
mache walls.
That's all they do now.
Y'all, let me know what y'all think about that, man. Do you think these brothers is supposed to go out for this $15 billion? I think that ain't enough. I don't think so. I think
it's a little down payment.
Yeah. Down payment, something is better than nothing.
Get the ball rolling. No tax.
Anyway, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm emoji, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And got a couple words for you. Need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes. Need you to go ahead and like for the spike. Comment your vomit. Share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we own, Jones. And just to bring it on home, I got love, peace, blessings, and aloha out the Doha. Let me get up here so you can see me, boy. I got my beard going on now, boy. I got the beard going on, boy. I got love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for sure. How you already know.